You know, you go and park your car in a double yellow, and when you get clamped, you start cussing and swearing and backbiting. I do that better than you. I'm seeing a lot of beautiful queens out here. Curlvolution! You see, you've forgotten already. Marketplace is closed. I know everybody in the marketplace, please come into the auditorium. I will take 10% of all your sales if you don't shut down in the next 10 seconds. 10% is a lot of money in it. Curlvolution!
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's count down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the US of A, she's talking about loving and yarning your hair. The one, the only, Taren She flew a long way to be here. It's not a joke. Ladies and gentlemen, Curlvolution 2014. It's Taren Guy. No, you don't understand. It's Taren Guy. No, it's Taren Guy. Thanks to what she's been doing throughout the whole US, you know, there's many people who are realizing their inner beauty, and you didn't come here to see me. You came to hear this lady talk about what time it is. So I'm just going to hand the microphone over to you. And guess what? They're all yours. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Taren Guy.
Give it up for him. I mean, he's a great host. Like, you really hyped it up. Thank you. Hello, London. Up, even though I get out of breath just from standing up. It's okay. Hello! Good morning. I'm so glad you guys came out to support. This is my first time in London, so I appreciate all of the support and love. Thank you very much. Definitely been waiting to come out here, especially doing a lot of the cities in the US, and I always get a random comment somewhere, when you come to London? So I had to make that happen. So thank you, Curlvolution, for partnering up with me and making this happen. Give it up to Curlvolution. So basically, love and learn your hair. What is that all about? You know, I feel like what has been missing from the natural hair community is the balance of loving and learning, or being inspired and being educated at the same time. You know, there's a lot of people who they see first and then they become inspired and then they want to learn. And then there's some people who learn first and they do all of the research, but they're not inspired to move forward and actually take action. So I figured, why not create an event to kind of just merge both together and inspire you guys and, you know, give you guys some education, put it all together, and you guys just have fun. So that's what Love and Learn Your Hair is all about, just kind of mixing it all together. I don't know, how many people are familiar with like my story, YouTube story, natural hair journey, I guess? Oh, okay, well a lot of you, well you're gonna hear it again, a little bit, you know, in a nutshell. But I was born and raised, and what do you not like about your wavy hair? What's the deal?
Over the day, over the weeks, it can get a little bit limp. So sometimes I don't know what to do with it. I've washed it and I've put the stuff in it and it just does nothing. So you
wish it would just be a little bigger, have more volume. Okay, and that's a common thing with wavy hair, absolutely. And even though it looks a little curly either way, but to you, her perspective is that her hair is wavy because it doesn't do what she wants it to do, right? All right. And what is it about your curly hair that you kind of wish was a little different?
I think at the moment they're too thin and they shrink a lot.
So your shrinkage and lack of thickness.
To be thicker.
Full. Volume. Once again, a lot of curly girls in here. I'm pretty sure you guys can relate to that. And what, I see you have braids in your hair right now, but what is it about your kinky texture that you don't really appreciate?
A lot of shrinkage, and it's really hard to manage. Like when I do styles, it would last like a day instead of a week, and I have to come home, retwist. So to like achieve and maintain styles for a long time, I have to put a lot of effort and work into it. That's not really easy if I work Monday to Friday. I have to get quite early for work, so I have to put in a bun. And then, you know, like to bun your hair all the time is not good because you're pulling on your edges. So yeah.
So, which is why you probably have braids in your hair. So you feel like there's a lot of effort you're putting into your hair, way too much going on, and too much shrinkage. Got it. So you guys have these issues with your hair. How many people can relate to all three of these girls somehow? A lot of you. So what happened? All right. I just don't want to come up here. So now, if you were able to switch hair for a day, point to whoever is up here that you would choose. Wait, come stand over here, right here. And can you do that one more time? Can you point to the hair that you would choose to want for a day? The curly girl. How do you feel about that?
I don't know, because I try to manage to have thicker hair and big curly. I don't know.
Okay, and I'm just so excited to see all the beautiful hair and just all the hospitality that you guys provide and how nice everyone is and your beautiful accents. So it is great to be here. I'm very, very excited about that. So I'm going to give you a little bit about us before we go into our presentation. So like I said, Strength of Nature is a parent company. We have beautiful textures, we have African Pride, Elasta QP, we have Mega Growth, we have Soft and Beautiful Botanicals, and TCB. So we are a huge company that is dedicated to providing affordable beauty to women, obviously in America, but also abroad. And you can get this wonderful product here as well. So that's another exciting part of it. So I do want to introduce the beautiful, the wonderful Felicia Leatherwood, who Taren was referencing. She obviously is a celebrity hairstylist. She's done everyone from Jill Scott, Tiana Paris, Nicole Ari Parker, a few that come to mind instantly, but there is a very long laundry list of people that go along with that. And we also have Pamela Hogan to my far left. You can clap it up for these ladies.
I actually wore my hair out. I was like, oh my God, my afro is an afro, you know. But I didn't get that wearing my hair out meant I was exposing myself to love me more. So, and that's, you know, what we're all here for, because like Taren says, love your hair, right? Yeah.
So basically we put the texture manageability system in everyone's hair, and so I'm just gonna go over what we went over yesterday, which was basically their hair concerns. So starting with you, Nikki, what was your biggest concern? What was your biggest concern with your hair prior to using the product, and then kind of how are you feeling now after you've used it?
I was concerned with if my hair would be able to still go back to its normal texture, but I didn't get my hair straightened. So I'm constantly moisturise my hair on a daily basis.
I'm excited to try TMS because I'm looking forward to seeing my hair straight. I haven't straightened it since I cut my hair. So I'm really excited to see what it's going to look like, what it's going to feel like.
Heard a lot, heard the frustrations, heard women wanting the truth. I've tried everything, I've been everywhere, and like Mr. Action Man, I've had clients say to me, I could write a book on salons. I've been to every salon, from your backstreet salons to your professional salons, and still can't get the truth of what I deserve. So I'm here today supporting curl formers to show you a different way to achieve a look without causing damage to the hair. So we're familiar with traditions of years gone by, what our grandmothers have taught us, from your twists out to your knot. So as you can see, we brought our model out, our lovely model Simone here out with the hood on today. And the reason why I just want to, we've all seen these hoods before, but the reason why I just want to go through a little bit about the hood is because, being a salon owner, I spend anything between £500 to £1,000 on a freestanding hood. But I will choose to dry my hair under this every time, because it will dry it in half the time. We know when we're using a professional hood that the heat all comes from the top, so we know that we have hanging hair that comes out the bottom. The heat is going from the top of the hood, so we have to wait until it escalates down to the bottom. By the time it's done that, it's took longer and the heat isn't as hot on the outside. With the Curl Formers hood, it's got full ventilation holes right the way around the hood and on the top of the hood. You've got a chin strap at the bottom to allow it from blowing off on the top, because it's very powerful. And it will go onto any hairdryer, okay? So, underestimated, people say, curl formers, and they're great, but I would always say to you, get a hood. It retails at £15, it's £12 at the show today, and you don't have to just use it on the curl formers. You can use it with your treatments, you can throw things in there, your extensions to dry, etc. So the beauty of this is that you're going to get a springier curl. When you put a hot or flat iron on the hair, you're squashing the cuticle. So, one, we're damaging the hair, and two, we're actually flattening the hair when we want to actually create body and shine. So with this, you're going to get more body and shine on the hair and no damage at all. Close up, but if you come to the stand, sorry, come to the stand in a bit, I'll demonstrate, and then just pull it through, okay? What we need to make sure when we're doing this is that we haven't got any heavy oil-based or petroleum-based jelly products on.
Really? This is not a healing service. You don't need to touch the pastor to get the anointing. Taren Guy. You have been chosen to spin the wheel, and then you're going to give the gift to somebody of your choosing. Ladies and gentlemen, Taren Guy to spin the wheel.
That's a lot of pressure you put on me right now.
You can play with it.
16.
Yeah, but we just wanted to land on maybe 4, and then 4. Who do you want to give it to? Black lady, I'm going to come over here real quickly. Give her a round of applause. 11. Oh wow. Shea butter cottage package. Yeah, so go to the shea butter stand. It was good enough for Obama. It's good enough for me. Selfie.
Are you guys ready for the panel? Yeah. Now this is what I like to call the meat of the event, because this is where we kind of dig deep and we actually talk to you guys. So you guys will have an opportunity to ask us questions, and I definitely want to say that you can ask us anything. You know some of us, and you know it doesn't have to be hair related. We're talking about everything, okay? Just wanted to put that out there. So without further ado, I would like to introduce our ladies coming on up, the beautiful ladies for the panel. and they will introduce themselves.
Not a natural hair community, but it's getting better. Is that whenever the women who are natural would come together, they would give